Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out in the NL West, the San Diego Padres knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-2. The Cubs combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-1. Tyler Lyons grabbed win number 6 on the year, leading St. Louis to a win over the Rockies 2-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. In other news out of Colorado, relief pitcher Carlos Estevez is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with a bruised hand. The San Francisco Giants got together to allow 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 1-0. In other Reds news, right fielder Scott Schebler will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He's said to be dealing with a sprained knee. The Houston Astros put together 10 hits total as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 3-2. The Brewers total 11 hits as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals 4-3. The Mets got 12 hits in this one as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-2. The Philadelphia Phillies cracked 14.
Saturday night baseball here downtown at Petco Park. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Number 45, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
11.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, you know, one thing I look at, they're protecting their own territory. I mean, they won the first 2 games of the series. They got a chance to sweep right now. You just can't let people come into your house and win games.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Now at the plate, David Peralta, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman
Here's
number
Paul
44.
Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first 3 hitters he's gotten ahead of. If he does that, it could be a great night.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I should say.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Patrick Corbin starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's been throwing the ball really well his last 3 outings. In the last 3 outings, he's allowing just less than a base runner an inning. When you do that, you're going to win games, and that's the key to his success in the last 3 games so far.
At the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line, but speared on a hop. And a rather easy first out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see Colby Rasmus and that hair play today. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Now at the plate, Ryan Schimpf. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Colby Rasmus stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Pollock has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 4th.
Into the box, Matt Caesar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Peralta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing in the San Diego first. Will go to the 2nd downtown, scoreless. Jake Lamb standing in now. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. 2nd inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And now things are starting to get a little more interesting down there. As you can see, he's taking some exception to the location of that last pitch. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. I want to focus on the first baseman. Big target, able to scoop balls, and he can save an infielder a number of runs throughout the course of the season.
Into the box now, Yasmani Tomas. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Lays off 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Cue shot here out toward short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Down the first baseline. Hedges gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Austin Hedges. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Austin Hedges.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play. One away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And in the outfield, David Peralta. One of the great stories in baseball. Look, this guy was a pitcher, couldn't get to the big leagues as a pitcher, went to independent ball and redid himself. Put himself in the outfield and became a pretty good hitter. One thing for sure, we know he can throw it.
Striding into the box, Yonherba Solarte. And perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting seventh.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first two guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, but just foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a line drive. foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Curveball that time, not even close.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Schimpf brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The windup and the 0-1. And he doesn't get much on the swing here as this is pulled down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 9th, the catcher, number 28, Oscar.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Diamondbacks down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Manuel Margot.
Here comes the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Peralta is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Catcher.
Stepping into the box,
21.
number 21. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Liner toward right center. And the Friars are into the hit column.
It sounds so cliche. He stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Corey Spangenberg.
Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
The 1-2 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready for another chance? Colby Rasmus 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Drury gloves it on to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe giving chase. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. David Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swing and a liner, but foul. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Right side, hit hard, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul
Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Standing in now, Jake Lamb, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 21 is there, and the side is retired. One left for the Diamondbacks. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Caesar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, Matt Caesar.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
That's inside. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Digging in, Austin Hedges. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, Yonherva Solarte as he grounds one briskly to short. Marte has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's Yasmani Tomas. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yasmani Tomas.
Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Margot's under it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ball game for Arizona. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, still no score. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Manuel Margot.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Peralta is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 21.
Stepping up to the plate, number 21. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Spangenberg.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Spangenberg. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
The 0-1 hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Ready once again, Colby Rasmus. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. High in the air out to center field. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Two and one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 28, Oscar Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oscar Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again a 1-2. Again he sends it out of play.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Another one sent foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner, but foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5.
The 3rd out. Diamondbacks down in order. We are still scoreless. Ready for another shot now. Matt Caesar. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Matt Caesar.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove and the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box, Austin Hedges, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Yonhervis Solarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, a diving stop. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Back here at Petco Park. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding in once again, David Peralta. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. That's wide. 2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Renfroe moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman number 4.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
This is flared out towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Jake Lamb standing in now. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Yasmani Tomas. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona. Still no score. Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now, Manuel Margot. Weak chopper up the line, but it's foul, strike 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Clears this one over toward first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Number 21.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Jorge De La Rosa comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Jorge De La Rosa.
Ready once again, number 21. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Drury backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Spangenberg. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
The 1-0 delivery, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Has a look. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touche, sir.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Standing in now, Ryan Schimpf.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
The batter,
stepping in now, Colby Rasmus.
Colby Rasmus.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
3 runs already home here. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Drury has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-0 San Diego. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Drury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Now
Kevin Quackenbush gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Quackenbush.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-2. And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
And Rasmus will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still down 3-0. Tom Wilhelmsen is on to pitch out of the bullpen Arizona, in the bottom half of the 8th.
54, Tom Wilhelmsen. Leading out for the Padres. Designated hitter, Max Caesar.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Smoke toward third. From his backside. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
2.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Into the box, Austin Hedges. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, John Hervis Solarte.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Hervis Solarte. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 1-2 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Padres leave a pair. They lead it 3-0. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot on his horse. 2 gone.
First baseman number 44.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His career line against Brad Hand, 1 for 6. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball line foul as that's in the seats over the Padre dugout. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Renfroe moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Number 45 notches his 3rd win of the year. Patrick Corbin is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Brad Hand wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres.